One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the Temple Owls, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and Lincoln Financial Field. As we'll see, the number 14 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on a squad from the American, the Temple Owls. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Temple about to kick it off and get this game underway. On the move from inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. The Sooners offense will go on the attack first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every...
Oh, he's got some space. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run to guys, and get him on the ground, for goodness sakes. This guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll run play action. Quarterback now breaking the field. Snags it. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal.
All right, defense, I don't know what you're drawing up, but that wasn't it, okay? Wide open wide receivers, miscommunication, whatever it was, got to get that fixed.
The Sooners have it in scoring position on first and goal. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on second and goal from the 5. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. Third and goal where the strong come through. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Get it out on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And he missed it. No good. Guys, after the miss, no change in the score. So the Temple Owls offense will have its first possession of the game. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Right on the money. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. So now it's second and long. Got it in the middle, it's Clark. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
They'll try to get the first through the air. Took a shot as he threw. And they can't make the connection on third down. Temple lining up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. They get to him as he throws. Got a man. It's Sategna. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Guys, Oklahoma's transition to the SEC in 2024 taught them a lesson that you might be able to get by at times without offensive consistency. Breaks into the open.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The handoff as they run the counter play here. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Really nice run. This guy brings balance to this offense. It's not all high-flying aerial passing attack, too. You go back to Adrian Peterson, DeMarco Murray, Samaje Perine. They've always had guys in these spread-up tempo offenses that have been able to give them balance and force the defense to stay honest. That's exactly what this guy brings the Sooner offense.
And how about the bounce back for this QB? He's already got more passing yards right now than he had all last game. Nice job not getting down, not getting negative, not letting one bad game turn to two. Nice bounce back already in this next game.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Pushes toward the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown Sooners! And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. You can't afford to squander these opportunities once you get into the red zone. Twice they've been denied. Here's 3rd and goal. Trying to pound it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
He'll bring it out. It's Stewart. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Snagged in the middle. It's Jones.
Well, they execute the end route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw, it's Simon. Makes the grab, it's Jones. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Stopped in the backfield, he's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead. No return on this one.
You know, punt cover teams have a tough job because oftentimes they've got to tackle a guy out in the open field, and a really good one at that. But how about their ability to get to the returner and not just get the tackle, but create the takeaway? That is a massive play on special teams.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, getting that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
Able to make his way past the sticks for the first down, and the time is going to drain out here in the first quarter. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. So first down here as they go back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. And the Sooners with a long Going to sling it on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first. They'll move the wide receiver. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Now looking to throw back to the middle. Snags it at the 30 and still running. They make the stop, but this junior loves to show off his arm strength, and he did it there. The Sooners are moving quickly down the field. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Sooners are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Looking to pass. It's Mateer. Fires to the wideout. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Makes the catch. It's Irvin. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. That last completion sets him up on second down. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And he runs into a wall, maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. And now on third down, shadowed their own goalpost, needing some breathing room. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Stewart. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Temple lining up to punt it away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Makes the catch right at the 50. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. The quarterback doesn't throw it away. Instead, the defense forces a loss. And the Sooners will hustle to the line. They'll go to work in the air on second down. On the run, fires downfield. He's got an open man. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. And another big play from a Sooner receiver. We've seen that before. Some places you might get grades like C, D, all A-pluses here.
And he grabbed it like a lamb and serving up busted chops like you've seen this offense do so many times in the past.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Pocket breaking down. Grab near the marker. It's Sategna. Touchdown Sooners! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off play action on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete on the comeback. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Off the play fake. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And the Owls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Simon. Rushes on him. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sunday.
He's got it along the sideline. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's just timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. It's starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. He'll pull it down. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. The snap sets up the throw. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. Let's see if he settles down. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They boot it away on fourth down. Catches it cleanly at the 20. He gets a block. Oh, what a cut! They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the fight. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Intercepted! A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Stopped at the 44. The defense coming up with a big interception. Off the play fake on first down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw, it's Simon. Under fire. Using the... And just a short pass play, they pick up a few. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's third down now. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Number 37, on to kick it away.
And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a terrific scene there today in Philly. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Lincoln Financial Field.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. Fielded in the end zone, it's Stewart. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Temple lining up to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. He'll field the punt and take it back. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. Pressure coming. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The Sooners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Caught in the backfield, it's Ott. He's guided out of bounds at the 41-yard line.
Love the execution there in the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Quarterback on the keeper. Can't get him to the ground. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Still sitting at their own 20 after that last one. Here's 2nd and 10. Handoff from the gun. Oh, he's got a chance. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. With the catch, it's Irvin. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. The Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw, it's McCoy. Catch in the middle, it's Clark. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still, just a very short gain. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Had to get rid of it quickly. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Temple lining up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
It'll be 3rd and long. The short hands, it's Gibson. They'll pick up the 1st down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's going to take off. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. The Sooners have their offense in high gear. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Sooners kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Sooners come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. They would have needed a 50-yard field goal from here, so instead they'll keep the offense out there and go for it. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. The Sooners didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Going for 6. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
Offense would love to have that one back. Down here in this area of the field, everything has to happen faster. Decisions need to be made quicker. The ball's got to be out quicker. Routes got to be snapped off faster. They were just way too late. And as the result, the defense gets the INT.
Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. And the Owls can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give on the inside. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He'll go to the sneak. And from this angle, I don't think he got the first down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage. Temple lining up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. Final play of the quarter coming. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Swings it out to the flat. They knock him down behind the line, and the defense finishing this third quarter in style. We reached the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Got a man, it's Burks. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there, forces 2nd down.
Well, the receiver was double covered on that play, and I don't know if the decision by the QB had to do with the pressure. Because he was hurried, he just had to get rid of that faster than he wanted to. He's lucky he didn't come away with an interception.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Just keeps slinging it. Dances away to buy time. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Sooners decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated.
Turning it on!
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Makes the grab. It's Irvin. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down.
Well, this offense has not put their best product on the field today. They've got no points to show.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's picked off at the goal line. Trying to take it back. Quick step and go. He'll be stopped short of the 40, right at the 41, and this interception has given them a great opportunity.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Sooners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Barnes. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Listen, if I'm a QB, 2nd down, I want to check the ball down and get a manageable 3rd down. But when this defense is flying around like this, so fast,
this will be picked off. Maybe just the turning point they needed. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Who gets a hook? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. What a great play. What a huge moment for this defense.
Oh, they could not have come up with a bigger play at a more opportune time. The defense getting the interception and taking it back to the house right at a point in the game when it looked like the offense was maybe going to pad their lead and seal this one. All of a sudden, this game has gotten really interesting.
He's on the loose. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you've got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
They'll spot at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. At the 45 on its way. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Chains are set, and Temple has it with another 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got it. Stewart. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. The play action fake. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Temple lines up quickly.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Throwing right. Finds his man. It's Irvin. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Dropping back, it's McCoy. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive, Reese. Productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage, you're probably getting blitzed, it's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Makes the grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Going right to work up top. Just missed on the connection. Incomplete.
Well, there have been way too many incompletions for this offense in this game. It's a big reason why they're trailing, obviously. They've never been able to get into a rhythm, and at this juncture here on a 2-minute situation.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Back to throw, it's McCoy. He wants a big play here late. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed.
And it's nice to play defense when you know it's a passing situation. They've got to throw the football. They don't have another option. You could tell they took advantage of that, played great D, broke on the football, and forced the INT and put one nail in the coffin.
And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Lets it fly. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
How about the coverage by the defender on that throw? It was as if he knew where the ball was going to go. He practically ran the route for the wide receiver before swatting it away.
And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Looking left. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB's scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after him.
Oh, they faked it, snapped it to the up man. And they roll the dice, and it ain't snake eyes. They pick up the 1st down.
I got to be honest, I was surprised they even jogged their punt team out there because you're in no man's land in your opponent's territory. Just let your offense see if they can pick it up. But obviously, these special teams coaches are making good money now because they're pretty smart guys. That was a good-looking play, and the drive stays alive.
He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. After this, it'll be a wrap. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Buys a little extra time. This time he's got it. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that.
Yeah, and you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of